Hello and welcome. When I took my first machine learning course in college, I was confused by all the mathematical notations that the professor showed.
A few moments later.
It was very hard to understand. I thought to myself, there must be a better approach to learning these concepts. I started exploring and figured that building projects is the best way to improve my skills in machine learning. However, there's a lot of recommendations on the internet. Which one should you choose? In this video, I will go over 4 machine learning projects that any beginner can build. I will also offer a dataset and a high-level solution so you know where to start. I highly recommend you use the scikit-learn library to build this project. It's a great API written in Python that helps you develop machine learning code much easier. So without further ado, let's dive in. Before I talk about the project ideas, I want to remind you the difference between regression and classification. So regression means you predict a continuous value, while classification means you give a label for your features. The first project will be a regression problem, while the last 4 will be classification. So let's get into the project ideas. The first project is house price prediction. I found a dataset called the Boston Housing Dataset, which contains about 14 different variables. This includes the number of rooms in the apartment, the tax rate of the apartment, or the crime rate of the neighborhood. You can use any combination of these variables to predict the price of the house. For this problem, I highly recommend you use linear regression because it's the simplest machine learning model to learn and understand, and it's very suitable for this problem. The second project idea is email spam detection. This is my favorite project because it's very practical. This implementation is built in most modern email systems like Gmail or Outlook. A dataset I would use for this project is spam-based. It contains 57 different features that you can use to classify if an email is a spam or not a spam. For this project, I recommend using naive Bayes model. So basically, you calculate the probability if an email is a spam or not a spam given the email content. If the probability is greater than 0.5, you classify it as a spam. Otherwise, it is a normal email. The third project is a bit more complicated. It is to classify if a patient has cancer or not given some features. The dataset I recommend using is the breast cancer Wilkinson. This dataset has 30 features that allows you to classify if a person has breast cancer or not. I recommend using KNN model for this. So basically, you group these samples into different categories, and when you have a new data point, you can classify which categories it belongs to based on the k nearest neighbors. The final project is the most challenging project in the list. It involves building and training a neural network. However, it is a very classic and popular problem that any machine learning engineer must know. The problem is handwritten digit recognition. The problem is about taking a black and white image and try to predict which digit it represents. For this project, you need the MNIST dataset. It contains 60,000 images of digits between 0 and 9 for training and 10,000 testing images. You can build a convolutional neural network, fit these images, and train it. In addition, in order to take this idea to the next level, you can develop an API to deploy this model on the web so that other people can use it. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. That supports the channel a lot, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.